Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4. Last time, I do believe I said, and I actually know I said because I had to look up the video. I had to watch the end of my own video to remember
You
what it
sticking
was that
around,
I
you'll need
had
to join a crew.
said.
I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
Um, but anyway, I said we were going to walk around Goodneighbor, see if we could pick up some quests and that, so that's what we're going to do. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is go talk to Bobby No-Nose.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
What kind of work?
It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you'll ever have. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
Still not good enough.
200. And that's as high as I go. Jeez, I gotta watch out for this one.
Well, you know that
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Hey, McCready like that. It's always nice to have like McCready or somebody who doesn't care about me getting more money out of people.
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
Curious type, eh? All right, I'll spell it out for you. You are gonna be doing some digging.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
All right. Now I can't remember. You do have you do have a choice at the end of this, as you can imagine. Because we're taking stuff that isn't ours. So you do have a choice as to whether or not to actually help at the end. Okay, well. I don't know why I can't get on the computer. That's very weird. If I do that. No? Huh. Oh well. Steal from requires terminal. That I can't get on. Alright. God damn it. No? Alright, well. I tried. I don't know what's in the safe, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to find out. But yeah, we do a couple parts, I think, before we actually have to choose.
Get digging.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's some Mirelurks down here. Because I have done this quest before. I have recruited Hancock before. He's not one that I normally bother to get because I don't really care for the weapon he uses, and or him personally, and his companion perk. I think has something to do with like
Hey,
chems
I
lasting
think we
longer
can
or
finally
some
get
shit.
through.
Which
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah.
You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man.
Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with my alerts.
Bail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
all right. I mean, it's not like it's the first time I've had to deal with my alerts.
Let's get it on!
Oops.
That's how we do things around here. Safety off. I think we have company.
Soft shell.
Splitting all that, right?
I mean, we can. Definitely taking the eggs. I got them. They can't hatch. Not that that's actually a thing in this game anyway, but... Well, I mean, hatching Mirelurk eggs is a thing. Me taking them to stop them from hatching is not. Would be neat if they had mechanics like that in the game where you could actually, like, retake the wasteland, you know, clear areas, push your... kind of like... Just Cause 4, I think it was, right?
Nice.
Where like you had your front line and you recruited your, well, I say you recruited your troops just as you did stuff, you know, more people joined your cause, and then you could push your front line forward, something like that, you know. You could keep your defenses moving forward to stop things from going in, and eventually take back the entire wasteland. I know why they didn't do it. It's okay, wait, is that... What am I supposed to be doing? I guess I gotta talk to her because the other guys bailed.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Who is this guy?
He's
why
just
McCready's
the guy
digging.
we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Alright. Over to Diamond City. Now, I do believe that that isn't the last of the Mirelurks that we have to deal with. Because when we come back, I think she's got more of the tunnel cleared out. Oh, fuck. And then we have to, like, she has like another section of tunnel cleared out, and then we have to go through a bunch of them to get there.
I want to be left alone. Hey there, mister.
Hi.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our target. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
What's inside?
Caps, meds, food. Enough to keep this city running. It's things we want. Things everyone wants. You get in on this, There's plenty for you. You got it? So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
If you really think we need this guy.
Trust me, this is the guy we need. Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Probably the best part about this, this part of the quest, is I do believe when we go talk to him, we actually have the option to just wait. Because, like, he's being released, like, tomorrow or something, like, the next day. So, like, you could literally show up and be like, hey, I'm here to get you out. So, I mean, just come back tomorrow, walk out the front door with you. You do have other options to get them out. Obviously, you can pickpocket. That's easy enough if you have pickpocketing, which I don't. I mean, I think I can still pickpocket, but I can't, like... I just don't have very high success, you know. I do believe you can also use this Protectron to
Mel
kill the
here.
guards.
Can I help you? I hear you're some kind of tech expert.
You heard right. Well, maybe tech is too general. I have a thing for robots. No, not that kind of thing. But I know my way around most machines, yeah. Why? Need my help?
I am getting you out of here.
If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head-scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
Okay, so yeah, that's his hint that that you can use that. It's an expert one, and obviously you can take it over. But if you do that, it does immediately. I don't think that you have a way, like, because if possible, I would 100% hack it and just let it roam the precinct and just fix it for them. But I'm pretty sure that if you let it out, it automatically goes after the guards. Now, obviously, you can also pick the lock, but if they see you do that, and actually, even if they don't see you do that, I don't think that they very much care for him coming out. The one I normally go for.
Slow to join the Minutemen.
Hey there.
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
I didn't know Mel had friends. All right. He's pretty much done his time. Let me open up the door. All right. You're free to go, buddy.
And that's that. That's normally the way I do it, because, you know, I don't want to screw over Diamond City by taking out any of their security and whatnot. And since I generally have fairly good charisma, it's a fairly easy speech check. Like, because, like, green, you barely need any charisma. Yellow, you need a little bit, and red, you need quite a bit of charisma. But considering that I normally have it maxed out, it's not difficult to get him out of jail at all. Dickhead broke the door, though. There we go.
Thanks for getting me out, I guess. So, you're Bobby's new toy.
I'm not anyone's toy.
Right. Bobby sure knows how to pick the gullible ones. God, that woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
How'd you like to help break into the Diamond City strong room?
Well, damn. That's a big score. Could be enough caps there to keep me going for a long time. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Alright. Meet the gang at the dig. I'm plowing through this quest. like I said, not a very hard quest. We do actually get some choices up ahead, though, that can get us an extra suit of power armor, can get us a fight against a Mirelurk King, I think. There's a bunch of magazines that we can get in Goodneighbor. Where's the big? This away. Now, from what I recall, the path that we take here and where we end up doesn't make too much sense. But I don't know
Got
exactly how
yourself
accurate
into
that is.
trouble again, Mel?
What can I say?
So yeah, this here's this iBot that
We're
he
all
has.
here. Mel, you want to introduce your little friend?
Yep. Meet Sonya. This little bot is going to help us move through the earth like a mole rat on jet.
Oh,
I'm excited to see what you can do.
I can't wait to show you. She's one of a kind. I modified her radio systems to emit sonic pulses at frequencies that can loosen any sediment around.
Mel says we'll be able to get to the strong room 10 times faster than just digging. And it's a hell of a lot safer than loading this place up with dynamite.
well,
All right, guys, get ready. I'm not completely sure how this place will respond. So, brace yourselves.
Well, as long as it's
your
directed,
thing.
you should be a little bit better off. So yeah, as you can see, this here.
I'm
Okay,
flattered.
well, this is basically what we have to look
Deal with
for.
the new guy.
Oh, I got lucky with this one. Came right up to my door and took the job. He takes orders. He's useful to fight.
Goody, more fighting.
That's what I call a confirmed kill.
A little bit of brain fungus. Okay, well that's clearly gonna.
Again with the claws?
Oh, glowing one. There we go.
What a waste of time. Find anything useful on him?
Hey, look at that, my plan worked. Oh no, didn't.
That's all
Where I
you
heard
got.
I truly thought that throwing the Molotov at it would only break the eggs that had little bastards in it. Little bastards. Anyway, oh, fusion core. Ooh, mine. But anyway, as you can see, we got a pathway there and a pathway there. Now, one of these pathways leads to our objective, and another one leads to a dead end. Now, not it doesn't matter if you
Over
do
here,
the
Mel.
No problem. Come on, Sonya.
if you do the dead end, like it doesn't affect the quest at all. All it does is get you a suit of power armor and a fight against a little bit stronger enemy. And I think, yeah, there it is. Just like, oh, sure did. Both your legs are out, bitch. But yeah, there you go. As you can see, you got suit of power armor right there. Fortifying metal right arm. Strength and endurance. That's not bad. What do we, oh, look at that. We got some Exo 1 pieces. Now, since we still have a little ways to go, I'm just going to take the pieces off and leave the frame here. We don't particularly need the frame. I can get those whenever I want because you can buy them. And money isn't really much of an issue in this game. And like I said before, the reason I don't use this, I don't like the HUD, so. There's actually a weird kind of bug with this
We need Sonya here.
quest as well,
Sonya.
where there's a conversation that happens in a little bit, and if you're wearing power armor that has the auto targeting function. I don't remember what it's called, but it marks enemies for you. If you have one of those equipped, you don't get the conversation. Instead, you just immediately get a you just immediately get attacked.
Goody, more fighting.
Stupid little things. I don't remember what you need the eggs for. I think you get. The reason I pick them up is because you can use them in the cages where you can capture different creatures and that. And I don't remember. I want to say that you might use those to get Mirelurks, but I'm not 100% on that. Was having a conversation on online the other day. Is this a thing that I can pick up? No, it's just a weird barnacle. About this game, because he was wondering why, like, because he's been playing it. And he was wondering why it gets like such a bad rap as not being like a very good game and stuff like that. So, you know, I explained to him that, you know, most of the complaints are about the settlement system and that, because like,
We need to get through here, Mel.
Got it.
you can't stop them from being attacked. They don't provide very much benefit for how much time and resources you can put into them. You know, you can't really get a huge amount back.
On the right track.
Ah, I see what you did there.
What? No. Just keep heading southwest. We need to find a place to blast out of these tunnels.
I'm good ferals. But yeah, somebody else was like, because I was like, the fact that you can't like stop them from being attacked and whatnot, and they're like, well, what fun is it if you have a settlement that never gets attacked? Like, what's the point of them then? And it was one of those things where I can't believe I had to explain it to someone, you know. Because it's like, it's not that they get attacked. Exactly. It's that, because I actually had to Google it. Oh, that one didn't.
Quick.
Huh, that one's leg didn't come off. There we go. It's very weird that all I'm doing is just shooting off their legs, but at the same time, it's not like these. Oh wow, 2 legendary ghouls again.
This is a joke.
But at the same time, these guys won't do that, and I'd rather just not have to deal with them. Oh, what the fuck? Your head's gone. I feel like you shouldn't have been standing. I also don't know where the fuck you came from.
Chalk up another kill for me.
Alright, you guys good? I need to find my legendary. Fucking lead pipe. Does double damage. Instigating, very good for a sniper rifle. Not gonna lie, you get like an instigating. What's it called now? The rail gun. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, you get an instigating one of those, and you are one-shotting pretty much everything in the game. Like, you get one of those, you don't bring companions with you, so that you don't need to worry about other crippling combat. 50% more limb damage on a knife. Great. Not the knives can't attack, but Um, planned. Can't be taunted or changed. Could be poisoned.
Sweet.
Because yeah, there's 37. If you get every settlement in the game in the DLC, you have 37 settlements. I do believe that at the best, or like the best you can do, like I want to say every in-game day, it does a check against each individual ones of your settlements, which means it doesn't matter if all of your settlements are great. Each settlement has, I think, at best defenses, a 5% chance of being attacked. If I'm not mistaken.
That's it.
Which, 5% chance of being attacked, that's not bad. But then when you have to, but then when it's a 5% chance of being attacked 37 times, it becomes more of an issue. And as I told them, it isn't even that it gets attacked. It's not even that they get attacked often. It's that you personally have to be there when it's being attacked. Otherwise, it just runs a random scenario that doesn't take into account a significant amount of what you can set up for defenses. Like your walls don't get taken into account unless you are physically present. Even like your turret placements compared to where the enemies can spawn don't get taken into account unless you're present. So, like Sanctuary, while I was doing stuff there, I think it was, I don't think that was in the part. I was doing stuff anyway. I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I may have just been,
I knew I heard something.
To hell with
okay, God, that's But yeah, I heard my turrets start to go off. I was over by the weapon shop. And I heard the turrets go off. And it was the turrets that were,
Zombie.
and it was the turrets at the back gate. And, all I had to do was walk across Sanctuary. Like, not even the whole way, like halfway across Sanctuary. And by the time I got there, the raiders that were attacking were dead. And,
That all you got?
but if I hadn't been there, then it just would have ran a check. The fact that they had to run straight at the turrets because, I did put up walls for just such an occasion, in case I happened to be there during an attack. Because then the walls do help as long as I'm present. But, like,
Yeah.
if I hadn't been there, I could
wouldn't
have...
touch that pie. I don't trust anything that looks that perfectly preserved after 200 years.
Yeah. But, like, I could have came back to, like, 2 or 3 dead settlers. I actually don't know how many just regular settlers I have in Sanctuary right now, and none of the other people can be killed. Huh. I don't know why all these guys are dead over here. There's a raider, so I'm assuming he did it. But yeah, and it's like I had to explain to them that it's like, that's why people
How
have
come
a
it's been
problem.
so long since we worked together, Bobby?
I've been trying to keep a low profile on this one now. And I didn't want to get you wrapped up in it unless I had to.
We've been through worse jobs than this.
We're not done yet, are we?
Encouraging.
Regular people, what? Auto cap.
Mel, get Sonya over here.
Sonya, you know what to do.
Oh, locker door that you can actually open. Nice. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, alright. Oh, let's... fuck. More Mirelurks then.
Oh
Well,
no, this ain't how I go.
Oh, mother of...
You're messing with the best. That's
there
the
we go.
mistake you'll ever make.
Got rid of most of the little ones with that Molotov, which is good. Now, I don't know if this is the right way to go. I honestly assumed it wasn't. But now that we hit Mirelurks again, I'm not so sure. Wow, some of those hatchlings must have just, like, vaporized. Oh, no, they just got thrown back. That also makes sense. How these aren't considered soft shell meat, I don't know. That way, that way. Come on. There's radiation in here, probably.
No flat. Who was that?
No, not the claw, the legs.
Crabs.
That wasn't even worth
There
the
we go.
This one just has a Geiger counter equipped. I'll just keep my ears open for clicks. I don't want to nerd out over it, but a Robco Pip-Boy is a rare find, my friend. You're gonna have to let me play with it later.
I don't think so. It's all mine.
Rats are making me feel sick to my stomach.
Alright, so since those guys were here, I'm going to assume this is the right way, and we should probably check out that pathway at the end of the tunnel, because I don't know where it leads. The only one that I remembered, and I didn't even remember that it was that one, I just knew that there was one of them where taking a direction gets you some power armor. Now, I do believe that the power armor you get is based on your level, which is good, because XO1 is the best armor or power armor level you can get. And the fact that we're getting XO1 now means that any other level suits of power armor we can get should also be XO1. Now, I do believe that even at level 1, there is a set of XO1 armor that you can get because it's a guaranteed to be that tier. And the only difficulty is it's in the middle of Boston somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but so obviously you have to go through like Raider or go past Raider, Super Mutants, like all that shit.
We need to get through here, Mel.
And then there's a Deathclaw guard in it. So it's not the easiest suit to get. But I do believe it is technically available at all.
Hell with you.
Now it's just starting to have fun.
Who's there?
That's how we do things around here. Pretty sure we're not alone.
Yeah, me too. You know, by the fact that we aren't alone. Got a couple new games yesterday. They were on sale for rather cheap. Got Snake Pass, which is a game that I had seen gameplay of and was actually somewhat interested in getting. So it was on sale for like $6, and I was like, yeah, I can play that for $6.
This won't take long.
And oh, what was the other one? It was some kind of game. It's like an exploration game where you turn into a bird or something. and fly around and explore islands. And both of them seem like rather relaxing games. I'm also standing directly next to a radioactive barrel. Bobby is getting the shit kicked out of her. And I'll probably just kill that one. Go, and now that they're all disabled, they can take them out a lot easier. Ooh, what's a resolute hunting rifle? Time slows down when chambering. Oh, well, that's not very useful for that. There's worse ones, but goes the moon monkey. So I think this might have been another dead end, but we did get another legendary spawn. Oh no, I think I can go that way. It may not have given us anything good, but you know, still a legendary spawn. Had the chance to be good. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I think we can we go through here? Yeah.
Mel, get Sonya over here.
Sonya.
Hang on.
You know what to do.
Alright, let's see what's through here. So maybe just like different pathways in there. Melt, you gotta move. Okay.
That wasn't so bad.
That's gotta be some grody food. Okay. Go safe. Now, I don't know, because now this path seems to be one where it's like, it's went for too long to not also be the right way, and it's entirely possible that both paths are in fact the correct way. But if that's the case, then they must link up somewhere, which is the part I'm curious about. It says I'm detected, but it should just be like Sonya or Mel or Bobby.
Looks like this place was run by Mr. Handy Units. Goody, more fighting.
Really hate that dickhead there has a melee weapon. There you go, you guys should be. Hey! Level 39. Now that gives me gun nut rank 4. And does that also give me science? No. What was the other thing? There was two things like that. There's a reason that I hadn't spent my last perk point was because I knew I could get a armor, blacksmith. Oh, that's what it was, an armor. There we go.
Take that.
There's now significantly less that I can't grab.
I think the one robot is enough, Mel.
All right.
We're splitting all that, right?
Alright. I think a mercenary would go for that. Like, where you give them like a couple $100. Well, I mean in real life, you know, because in this game it's caps, so it'd be a couple hundred caps, whatever the equivalent to that would be. In real way, like you give them, like not a huge amount, but then you also split everything 50-50, and it's like, we might find nothing. Guess it would kind of depend on what the job was, eh? Like us rolling around with McCready like the world.
We need Sonya here.
Got it.
is already,
So,
you know,
yeah,
fucked, and he's gonna be
last
fighting
time.
shit anyway. Not that we offered him 50-50, but you know. Okay. Now, is this where they link up? Because this looks somewhat familiar. I want to say that I could see this. And like, yeah, because then there's the room full. Yeah, okay, so this here is where they link up, where the two paths link up. Which means this must be where we are. Okay, got a terminal. Let's see, will this open the door for us? Sure enough.
We're getting really close. There's a brewery near our strong rooms. This has to be the basement of that brewery.
Brewery, you say?
Mel, no.
Just kidding.
This ain't how I go.
You did it. You're zombie.
Someone was there.
Bloated glowing one, eh? Okay, I don't think that the bloated glowing one actually got disabled. No, not his arm, his leg. There it is. I like also how clearly I was shooting Mel there, but because I have the penetrator perk, it was damaging Mel,
I'm not afraid of you.
but also taking care of the of hitting the ghoul at the same time. Alright, I know that there's like a Reaver down there still as well, but I need to kinda.
This'll be easy.
Christ. Fuck, that was a lot of damage that fucker took. I guess he was bloated, apparently. All that fat gave him
This'll be easy.
bullet protection. Cryomite. Yeah, I'll take the guns as well. Beer bottles. But actual beer I will take. Oh, what is that? Oh, it looked like a gun the way that the wrench was there. Oh, fragile wall in there.
Anybody else want to take a break? Yeah.
Oh, black. Yeah, take that. Oh yeah, the other game I think it was called like Airy or something. Haven't played either of them yet. Still playing Greedfall and really enjoying it. So I haven't reached a point where like I particularly want to take a break. At the same time, I do want to kind of play both of those because like neither of them should be very long. I'm tempted to do them for like my Sunday videos. Greeted. No. No. Similar.
That's it.
Just as like a nice little relaxing, you know. Apparently Snake Pass isn't very long if you're just playing it to get to the end. Apparently it can be rather lengthy if you're trying to get everything, which is understandable. The other game I don't think is a very long game at all, just based on what kind of game it is. What I get? Enraging hardened sniper rifle. Critical hits cause target to frenzy. Well, that's not super great. I mean, because first you have to get a critical hit, and then, you know, they frenzy, which just means they'll attack anything around them. But if you fully max out that gun and you get a critical hit, hopefully it's killing the person. So, I mean... Alright.
Over here, Mel. No problem. Come on, Sonia.
Now, I didn't see any other fragile walls, so hopefully this is the right way. Or hopefully there isn't any other ones I'm missing, because unsurprisingly, after you get through this, you can't come back in here and you don't come back in here and have Sonya ready to break the rest of the walls for you. It is possible that you come back in here and the rest of the walls that you didn't break are just broken. Yeah, for some reason I can't get up there. That I'm not too sure about. I usually just make sure that I get them all as I go, and if I don't get them all, there's not really anything too important in the dig itself. I mean, we got a couple of fusion cores, got an overdue book, and you know, we've gotten some higher level loot, but not necessarily unique loot. Okay, Sonya, come on. Well, you got closer to it. Are you gonna destroy it? No? Okay, well, I guess I'll take one more quick look to see if there's another fragile wall somewhere that you can destroy for me.
Bring it
Oh.
on!
Apparently there was another ghoul somewhere. A Reaver one too. Oh wait, did Sonya actually destroy the... No.
What a waste of time.
Okay, well, now that we've... Come on, come and wreck the wall. No? Okay, well, I guess I will go back to look. Look out, McCready, get out the way. Down here, get in behind. On the stairs there, that leads up there. Goes into the wall in there. No, that's the only way we can go. Yeah, that seems to be the only way we can go, so. Yeah. Low ceiling there. Yeah. Might need to save and reload here or something. Hey, that made it look different. There's other walls in here later.
Mel.
If Bobby's directions are correct, and I have my doubts, the strong room should be right through there. If you had anything else you wanted to check out in this tunnel, I suggest you
Well, there we
do it
go.
first.
Apparently I need to talk to Mel.
Doubts?
It just doesn't seem like we're under Diamond City, does it? I don't think Bobby's telling us everything about this job.
I'm ready.
You got it. Let's do this. Ready, Sonia? Oh, mother!
Alright. Did not realize I had to talk to him for it. Now, he said that it didn't seem like we're under Diamond City. I don't think if we look at our map, it shows us where we are. No, it just still shows us. Now, we've made it quite a ways. I thought I saw a bullet go flying past my head there, but I guess not.
Bobby,
Great. Now my socks are wet. Well, guys, we're right under the Diamond City strong room.
You sure this is the right place? I've been mapping it out, and I think Diamond City should be a little further north of here.
I don't have a doubt in my mind. How about a little trust for the boss?
Well, we can find out the answer.
That's right. Let's just get up there. If I'm wrong, oh well, we find another way. We still need a way to get up there, though. Mel, you think your robot will work here?
Look at this place. The foundation is already crumbling. One blast from Sonya, and I bet the floor above will come right down.
Well, then make it so.
You won't want to be in the room for this collapsing foundation and all.
Good thinking.
All right, then. Everybody clear out. Sonya, prepare yourself for a blast at maximum power.
Okay. And Hancock
Here we
is still
go.
in there.
That
Oh, there
didn't
he is.
sound good. I hope Sonya's okay.
Now let's get up into that strong room, shall we?
Well, she is not currently present. Oh, there it is. Poor Sonya. Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. Sonya!
Pull yourself together, Mel. We don't need that thing anymore anyway.
But
You can make another robot with the haul we get from the strong room. Keep your head in the game.
I mean, you can also take that robot with you and fix her up. I mean, nothing stopping you from doing. Ooh, flamer field. Nothing stopping you from doing that. I mean, odds are we ain't walking out the front door. I think they might find it rather weird if, you know, they didn't see anybody go in. Because there's no way they didn't feel a bunch of foundation like that. Like, if the foundation collapsed like that, there's no way they didn't at least feel a rumble. And then, you know, some people that they don't remember going into a storeroom walks out of it. Alright, let's see where we are. Now, we're supposed to be in Diamond City. Now, the directions we went seem to be more south than anything.
It feels sick to my stomach.
Shit.
You seriously didn't think Hancock would catch wind of your scheme? He took you in, Bobby. And you're stealing from him?
Don't listen to her.
What does this have to do with Hancock?
Yeah, about that. As Mel guessed, this isn't the Diamond City strong room.
I see the rest of you are in the dark about this. Nice no-nos. You all just broke into Hancock's storeroom. You know, Hancock, the mayor of Goodneighbor.
damn it, Bobby.
Listen, guys, I know this isn't what you expected, but there are still a ton of caps on the line here. Help me take her out, and all of it is ours.
This is Hancock we're ripping off here. The guy tends to hold grudges.
Counteroffer. Just go back into your tunnel, and we can forget this ever happened. What do you say?
Come on, Bobby. At least if we leave now, we leave with our lives.
Well, shit, you're right. I'm not one to give up, but I know when I'm outmatched. Let's go.
Thank God. I don't know why.
So McCready did dislike that, but
that was the last
that is generally the best option to take.
Now let's split before the girl changes her mind.
You either want to convince Bobby to leave
You made the
or
right move.
take her out for Fahrenheit.
How did you find us?
If you think Hancock doesn't know about everything that happens in his territory, you're mistaken. You have to know you guys weren't exactly silent down there.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
The boss will understand. You didn't know what you were doing. Here, take this. A token for doing the right thing.
The Ashmaker, which is an incendiary minigun.
Hancock will be happy to hear about your loyalty. You should go pay your respects in person. It's best to stay on Hancock's good side. Trust me.
Alright, so here's the thing, right? You can do this, and then you can recruit. If you convince Bobby to leave, or you just side with Fahrenheit and kill Bobby, you can then get Hancock as a companion. If you kill Fahrenheit, you get the key to that train car that was locked, and you get a couple of random loot things, like, once again, things that aren't necessarily bad, but also aren't necessary, you know? But yeah, that's in there. The only way to get the key is from Fahrenheit. I don't even know if you can pickpocket it. You might have to kill her for it. I'm not sure. But either way, that unlocks Hancock as a companion, more or less. We have to go talk to him, but there we go. NH&M Freight Depot. And that is also, we're going to count as exploring the depot. As, look, like, we weren't, like, to be fair, we weren't super far off of Diamond City, I guess. I mean, we weren't there, but, I mean, we weren't, like, super far off. Like, when you think, like, if I told you we were heading to Hancock's storeroom, you would assume that it would still be in Goodneighbor, but that's obviously not the case. Alright, we're actually going to end the part here. We'll go talk to Hancock next time. And the reason I'm doing that is because I think he actually sends us on another quest or gives us something else to do or something. But either way, that'll be it for this part. Thanks, everybody, because it took us almost an hour to do that quest. So thanks, everybody, for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday for more.